Hi guys, it's Shauna. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of you have been asking me about my daily makeup routine on my pictures on Instagram and stuff, so today I'll be showing you my full-faced everyday makeup look. Of course, I'm starting off by priming my super oily skin with my Holy Grail BECCA Evermatte's primer. This usually keeps my skin under control and also helps my makeup go on a lot better and a lot nicer. I'll be using the CoverGirl and Olay color corrector under my eyes, and this really counteracts the darkness before I use the Garnier concealer on top of it. I also use the corrector over my blemishes and redness throughout the rest of my face. I've been using the Bare Minerals pressed foundation lately, and it saves me a lot of time compared to the traditional liquid foundation. I'm using a dense flat top brush for more coverage as well. I know this foundation looks a lot darker than my actual skin tone, but my face is actually a lot lighter than the rest of my body, and especially my neck, so don't worry about it, it actually does match. To set my under eyes, I'm using the middle highlighting shade in the Kat Von D contour kit with a flat angled brush. I pat the product instead of swiping it so it doesn't move my concealer. My brows are tinted, but I'm taking the Pop Beauty brow kit with the darkest shade in the shade Black. I'm going in with an angled brush and only defining the tails of my brows, keeping that nice gradient and staying clear for the front of my brows to avoid making it look unnatural. My eye look is very simple, and I only use one shadow, which is the shade Naked from the Naked palette. I use a fluffy brush, just sweeping that all over the lid. To define my brow bone, I'm using the Chella highlighter and then just blending it out with a dense flat shadow brush. And then I'm taking the Champagne shadow, and I think it's from Lancome, and I'm using that to highlight the inner corner of my eyes to brighten everything up. Whenever I don't use falsies, I usually just put on a lot of layers of mascara, but today I decided to do it. I usually only wear mascara on a daily, but on some days I wear falsies, so I'm taking these lashes I got from eBay. They're super cheap but really durable for the price I got them for. I think they were around $2, which was a steal. So then I'm just going to glue them onto my lash line, and I love the way these look, and they're really natural looking as well. To blend the lash band, I'm taking a liquid liner and just lining my eyes and adding a little wing like usual. Moving back to my face, I'm using the middle shade from the same contour palette. I am obsessed with contouring, and I can't leave the house without it, so I contour with quite a heavy hand, but yeah, I just focus on my cheekbones and then a little bit on my forehead and chin to balance everything out. For blush, I love this shade by MAC. It's the shade Gingerly. It's very natural and gives a really subtle color and doesn't overwhelm the rest of your look. And I'm using a stippling brush since it picks up the right amount of product instead of, caking too much on. And moving on to my highlights, which I've been doing so much lately, and I used to never do this because I thought it made my skin look really oily and stuff, but I finally found a way to make it work with my face and my skin. I'm using Benefit's High Beam and just placing that on the highest parts of my cheeks and blending it out with my fingers. To set the liquid highlights, I'm using the Sephora Baked Highlighter to give me an extra glow. I know this is weird, but I've been using a brow pencil on my lips. It's the Ofra Universal Brow Pencil, and I don't like how it looks on my brows, but then I just discovered that it is a perfect pair with the lipstick I'm going to be wearing, which is the lipstick I wear every single day. And this is in the shade Whirl by MAC. It's really similar to the Kat Von D's Lolita, which I haven't been able to get my hands on the full-size one because it's always sold out since it's really popular, so this is a very close dupe for it. To set everything, I like to use Fix Plus all over my face, then using a beauty blender to push the product in. It takes away the cakiness from my face, especially after using powder foundation, and makes everything look like it's blended into one layer. And that's it for my everyday makeup. I know it's a lot for some people, but I do skip out on the foundation and lashes on most days. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.